Hello, friends, and welcome to The Architecture Enthusiast. Israeli architect Zvi Hecker remains one of the most enigmatic figures of modern architecture, his work defying conventional norms and embracing a synthesis of organic form, geometry, and brutalist ideals. Two of his most notable projects, the Spiral House Apartments, 1981 in Ramat Gan, and the Ramot Polin Housing, 1972 to 1975 in Jerusalem, reveal his uncompromising vision of architecture as both art and social experiment. These structures challenge perceptions of how space can be conceived, inhabited, and integrated into its cultural and urban context. The Spiral House Apartments, completed in 1981, stand as a sculptural anomaly in Ramat Gan's urban fabric. The building's defining feature is its spiral floor plan, with each residential unit coiling around a central axis. This spiral geometry breaks away from the rigid grid system typical of apartment buildings, introducing fluidity and movement into the spatial experience. The curvilinear walls create a continuous flow that fosters a sense of openness, contrasting sharply with the modular and compartmentalized layouts of conventional housing. The building's facade is equally striking. Hecker employed staggered balconies and curving concrete forms, creating an interplay of light and shadow that gives the structure a dynamic, almost kinetic quality. This approach aligns with Hecker's broader philosophy of allowing architecture to mimic organic processes. The spiral house appears less as a static structure and more as a living entity embedded in the urban environment. While the architecture evokes admiration for its daring aesthetics, it also drew criticism for its practicality. The curved interiors, though visually impressive, proved challenging for residents to furnish and utilize efficiently. Despite these critiques, the Spiral House remains a symbol of Hecker's commitment to breaking boundaries in architectural design. The Ramot Polin Housing project, constructed between 1972 and 1975 in the Ramot neighborhood of Jerusalem, is one of Hecker's most avant-garde works. The design consists of 720 housing units arranged in clusters of pentagonal modules, forming a striking honeycomb pattern. The project reflects Hecker's fascination with geometry as a tool for generating form. The pentagonal units were designed to foster a sense of individuality within a dense housing project, while also suggesting a communal identity through their interconnectedness. Architecturally, Ramot Polin's bold geometries result in a visually arresting aesthetic. The project's facades are composed of raw concrete, a hallmark of brutalism, with the modular design creating rhythmic patterns that shift as light moves across the structure. The repeated pentagons are not just decorative. They are integral to the project's structural logic, emphasizing modularity and rapid construction. However, the unconventional design created significant challenges for residents. The pentagonal units resulted in interiors with slanted walls and non-orthogonal spaces that many found impractical. Furthermore, the stark brutalist aesthetic clashed with the natural surroundings of Jerusalem, a city often characterized by its use of local stone and more traditional architectural forms. Over the years, residents have significantly modified the original design to improve functionality, diluting Hecker's bold architectural statement. Both the Spiral House Apartments and Ramot Polin Housing are testaments to Zvi Hecker's unrelenting pursuit of architectural innovation. These projects challenge traditional notions of housing, emphasizing the role of geometry, form, and materiality in shaping the experience of space. Yet, they also highlight the tension between visionary architecture and the demands of daily life. While praised in academic and professional circles for their artistic and theoretical contributions, these works remain polarizing, often criticized for prioritizing form over function. Ultimately, these projects contribute to a broader dialogue about the role of architecture in society. The Spiral House and Ramot Polin serve as reminders that bold experiments in design can push the boundaries of what architecture can achieve, even if they struggle to achieve universal acceptance. They are not just buildings, but provocative explorations of how geometry, material, and imagination intersect to redefine space and living.